Supreme Court Justice Sotomayor's staff prodded colleges and libraries to buy her books. For colleges and libraries seeking a boldface name for a guest lecturer, few come bigger than Sonia Sotomayor, the Supreme Court Justice who rose from poverty in the Bronx to the nation's highest court. Sotomayor's staff has often prodded public institutions that have hosted the justice to buy her memoir or children's books, works that have earned her at least $3.7 million since she joined the court in 2009. This is one of the most basic tenets of ethics laws that protects taxpayer dollars from misuse, said Kedrick Payne, a former deputy chief counsel at the Office of Congressional Ethics and current general counsel for the Campaign Legal Center, a nonpartisan government watchdog group in Washington. Then, as the public cost of hosting the event soared almost tenfold, a Sotomayor aide emailed with a different, urgent concern. She said the organizers did not buy enough copies of the justice's book, which attendees had to purchase or have on hand in order to meet Sotomayor after her talk. Families purchase multiples and people will be upset if they are unable to get in line because the book required is sold out. As Sotomayor prepared for commencement weekend at the University of California, Davis Law School, her staff pitched officials there on buying copies of signed books in connection with the event. Such promotional efforts risk damaging the Supreme Court's public standing further by placing an individual justice above the institution itself, said J. Michael Luttig, a former federal appeals court judge who has pushed for the justices to adopt a formal code of conduct. A person close to Sotomayor, who insisted on anonymity to discuss the justice's book dealings, said that Sotomayor has not and will not profit from sales of her memoir beyond the $3.1 million advance that she received, and that doing so would require purchases of hundreds of thousands of additional books, more than double the purchases to date. When the free tickets were quickly snapped up, she asked library officials to publicize that those who could not get tickets could still meet the justice if they purchased a book. Justice Clarence Thomas has collected about $1 million since 2006. Justice Amy Coney Barrett, who was confirmed in 2020, received a reported $2 million advance for a forthcoming book. In Sotomayor's case, her staff routinely brought up books in emails as trip details were discussed.